Sadly, we ain't ready. That's why I'm like, don't even look at me about running because you all are lying. You're not ready for a woman. You are not. So don't waste my time. You know, we got a lot of growing up to do. And there's still, I'm sadly, a lot of men who do not feel like they can be led by a woman. And
I disagree with Michelle Obama. I really don't think that it's not that America isn't ready for a female president. It's who are the people that they have running for presidency. It wasn't Harris. Yeah, 92% of black women and 78% of black men voted for Harris just solely based on her claiming to be black. But I don't think it's the way she is making it out to be. And if you listen to her content, she's still coming from a place of shaming people who don't want to fall in line with how she believes. And that's going to leave a bad taste in people's mouths that would vote for a female president. But if that female president is going to be all about uplifting, delete your babies, downplaying the masculine heterosexual black male in his community, downplaying the black nuclear family, they're not going to get the people to vote for them the way that they would like. And here's the funny thing. I remember distinctly back when Trump was running the first time around, people online, I read the chatter or heard the chatter online, people would have been willing to vote for Michelle Obama. Yes, Michelle Obama, because that's how much they did not want Trump to win. I remember reading the comments online. But as time has progressed, a lot of people have opened their eyes and they see that the Obamas are not really for the black community the way that they pretended to be during their first run. And I admit I fell under their charm as well. I did, because it was a historical moment. Here's this half black man that presents as a black man. I mean, we know in racist America, he is going to be considered a black man, but he was a biracial man, point blank period, with a black wife and black daughters. So with that said, it would depend on who the female candidate is. Because if it's another Harris person, yeah, she's going to get all of the liberal people that's going to vote for her, most definitely. And if she's a woman of color, particularly a melanated woman, they're going to get almost 100. She's going to get almost 100% of the black female vote, not mine, not solely based on the fact that she's black. I would vote for somebody who I know is going to be pro-Christian values, pro-nuclear family. People are getting tired of the identity politics, which leads me to another point, going off tangent, which is you have, like some black people who say things like, well, the Republican side, they don't want you. They don't accept you because you're black or this, that, and the other. Here's the thing that some of y'all don't understand. The ones of us who are conservative, we are not voting based on our skin tone. That's not why we're voting. That's why you guys vote. Because white liberals and black Democrats make everything about race. And they also make everything from, low expectations for black people. That's why we can't move forward, because we look at everything under the guise of handicap. Well, you can't do that because you're black. The white man is keeping you down, and our ancestors were slaves and this, that, and the other. A female candidate, if she is a stone-hearted liberal, she's going to get the liberal votes, but she's not going to get the conservative votes. And conservatives are not voting because she's a woman per se. They're voting because of her policies. And that's what these people don't seem to understand. And just like Obama did I just heard Michelle do the same thing. She said, I don't think men are ready to have a female lead them. This is another thing with Michelle Obama and other feminist women like her. They are, I'm trying to think about how to word this. Men can be led through femininity, but men are typically not looking for ball busting chicks who view themselves as goddesses and above men. That's not how I want to word it, but men are going to be men till the end of days. It's women with this down with the patriarchy. Feminism is where it's at. We're goddesses. That is not what can run a country. And men of other cultures, y'all talk about how bad American men are. Some of those men in other cultures, they don't respect women like that. American women have it very good here. But that's another topic. So I don't agree with Michelle Obama stating that men are not ready for a female president in and of itself. They're looking at what are her policies. And yeah, they might be like, no, I can't, let a woman lead me. But I really don't think it's as deep as that, as much as what the devil is her policies, particularly if they are conservative men. They're not going to agree with her policies if it's pro-deletion of babies, anti-Christian, anti-nuclear family. That's what the Democrats need to start working on. Y'all, they put illegal migrants as being more important than the American public. They are pro-alternative lifestyles. Democrats don't support a strong male figure, his wife and children, especially for the Black community. They don't support that. And until they can fix their mouths to, pretend like they care for the American public and care about the nuclear family, they're going to keep on losing people. They can't even pretend to care about the American public, which is baffling to me. We know y'all are liars anyway, but y'all can't even pretend to care. That's my topic for today. Tell me what you think. Do you think America is ready for a female president? And if so, who would they vote for? Because I could tell you, and I think I failed to mention this, if a strong conservative woman ran for a presidency, the liberals wouldn't vote for her. So how y'all going to be trying to shame the conservative side for not wanting to vote for liberal policies, but y'all don't want to vote for a conservative woman? If she's pro-marriage and a nuclear family and do not delete babies and be responsible with your womb and don't be sexually promiscuous, y'all ain't going to vote for that. The whole thing with Democrats is about being irresponsible and then being able to blame somebody else. Somebody tell me I'm lying, and I'll talk to you later.